All right. Hey, everybody, look who's here with me today. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Here's my we are exhausted, but we are here. We're going to rock and roll. Thank you, Keith, for being here with us tonight. Where's Amber? She was having
she's coming, but baby she's trying to get baby in bed.
Baby's more important. I totally understand.
You know how that is, trying to get in bed. So she's probably going to stop in here for a little bit, but at night, you know how that gets. They may get a little fussy. So.
I totally understand. I'm just happy you guys said yes to my craziness here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
All right, so let's see who's here, and then we'll get into talking. Leo's the first one. I ate my dinner too fast because I was excited for this. 13 more minutes to wait. Maybe I'll go back for a second.
Well, yeah, I think he put that up while we were meeting up in there.
Hey, Nutter. Yay, Will. Tracy's in the house.
Hey, how's it going?
Yay. Hey, my friend. What's up, T? All right, Illinois. Hi, Mama.
Happy Sunday, sir.
Flip Hustling. I think that's her first time that I'm seeing you in here. So thank you for being here. Welcome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And if you've been here before, I'm sorry if I missed you. Coco Chewy, what's up? What's up? Oh my gosh, you guys. Thanks y'all for being here. Shagan, hey buddy. What's up? Rob in the house. You guys, I can't believe you are here. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome. Yay. Awesome. All right, so I'm sure everybody knows my awesome friend here, but I'm sure there's a couple of new faces here, new names that I haven't seen. So Keith, tell us a little bit about yourself until Amber joins you if she can. If not, it's okay. We're still going to have fun. So the floor is yours, Mr. Keith.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. We were pretty excited about this because we had to go pick up the kids, and we're like, we need to get back in time. So I was sitting there talking to my dad. I was in Macomb. It's an hour south of here. And I was like, I better get back in time. So we got here probably an hour beforehand. So we're in here trying to clean up and straighten up and playing with the kids. And then we made it in time. So we're glad to be here. she is going to be coming on, but like I said, we got home not too long ago, and going to have to put baby in bed, but she should fall asleep pretty soon, hopefully. She may just stop in if she can't get the baby to sleep right now. She may come in.
That's okay.
But, you know, baby will probably start doing all, you know how babies do. So, but yeah, so my name's Keith. The YouTube channel is The Pickin' Preacher. And that's because, I go look for stuff and like most everybody in here, resell. But I'm also a preacher. Whether, you know, I am a pastor, but whether I'm a pastor or not, I was a preacher before I was a pastor. My biggest heart is the gospel and to tell people about Jesus. But how I started reselling, years ago, I did, if you guys know storage auctions, I used to do storage auctions and like do antique furniture and anything that comes in there. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but I knew you could make money. And a few years back, I hurt my back because I owned a landscaping company, but I hurt my back really bad, and it was really hard to do landscaping, obviously with a destroyed back. I had back surgery, but then I had workers, and that was a lot of it's just a whole mess. I would have rather not done that, even though it paid the bills. As a pastor of a small church, and we have 6 children, and my kids are homeschooled. I was gone from before they woke up. I was gone before the sun came up, and then I would come home when the sun, because we had a lot of jobs. I would come when the sun was down, and I sit down to eat, take a shower. I'm too tired. I don't really feel like doing anything. Kids go to bed, and it was that way day after day. So I couldn't do ministry. I couldn't really be there for my family like I wanted. So I said, well, let's try something. So I sold the company, and we used that money to have something to hold us while we built reselling up. It's been a journey, and it has been a pay cut, but it's been worth it. Because like I said, I owned a landscaping company, so starting fresh, full-time reselling, that was a huge pay cut, but it's paying off. And I'm learning the ups and downs of it. I do focus on like video games, collectible toys. We do some vintage clothing. And my wife, there she comes with a baby. But she does it with me, and she's actually gotten pretty. Let me hold her. She's not gonna let me hold her. But this is Tabitha and my wife Amber. Clothes.
Aww, she's gorgeous. She's so big.
She is big. She's heavy, and she makes me hold her all day.
Yeah, she does. If I hold her, I don't want to show you because she'll cry. But that's the basic. I mean, I got a YouTube channel where I do. We do mostly like we do comical skits about reselling, collecting games, and just the journeys with it, and everything. That's kind of the main thing. And she may want to talk a little bit because she's been getting back into clothes, and she's doing really good.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of you are bins. I'm not. I've never was good at it. I'm not as much of a thrifter as a lot of people are, but she's really good at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she is.
The bins is my jam. I spent like 4 hours there last Tuesday or something. I could just like pick through it. I'm fine, like not even find anything. Like I just enjoy it for some reason. It's just like a treasure hunt for me. So I just like it. But yeah.
I love seeing your Instagram post. We're gonna put your Instagram there for Amber's and Keith's, because you found some great stuff already. Like
it was
awesome.
It's funny because our bins, I think every bin probably has like the vintage homies, like the mid 20 like boy mint under mint, I guess.
The 20s. I forget. I'm only 36, but I'm like, oh wait, Most people think adult. I think of them as kids.
Like literally all they're there for is vintage shirts, and they just sit there and talk about it the whole time. And so then I'm pulling out all of these ones that I guess they had missed, and I'm like sticking in my buggy without them. Like, I'll take it.
That was so fun. Oh my gosh.
But that's it. We're a dynamic duo, I guess.
Yes, you are. Mhm.
She's the greater half. So
Yeah.
the
all those amazing kids.
yeah, the kids are our kids are wonderful for the most part. they're Elijah's in the chat, so I better watch what I'm saying. No, they're absolutely amazing, and they actually have they actually do a little bit, and it's hard to focus on the business and then also teach them, but they'll take pictures of toys, and they've sold some toys.
That's awesome.
And, they've started like getting on Facebook Marketplace and looking for stuff as well. And they're going to go with me to do some stuff. And in fact, Elijah and Abigail are going with me to sell at a convention in Arkansas.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
but yeah, that's it. Nothing special, just a dude.
And you guys make really, really good content. You are so creative. You both are so funny. And I always look forward to Monday nights. You guys, that's when Keith has his premieres. His videos come out first, and then he goes live. And it is so much fun. It's super chill, like this, like nothing fancy, but it's so much fun. Like it's just relaxing, and you're talking with your friends. Super, I love it.
Absolutely. So
thank you for being here. I'm excited.
We got two two folks that go on right before us, Coco and Chewy, the day before. So they just prime up. So I appreciate it.
You're so sweet. All right, let's see. Oh, Chrissy says that my mic is going in and out.
Oh, really?
Let me know, guys, if I sound okay. We're having technical difficulties again today.
It's sounding good from my end, but it may be because we're on StreamYard. I don't know, but it sounds good.
We'll see. Let me know, you guys. Look who's here, Ryan. He put out a video today, and it was really good. So whoever has not seen it, go see it after this.
That's why he's gonna be with me tomorrow.
Yes, he's gonna be with you tomorrow. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Hey, the Dalton gang, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, that's Elijah right there, I think.
I know.
That's our oldest boy. That's our he represents.
He's your little helper in your lives as well. He monitors everything.
He's
Sometimes I worry when the trolls come to your life and he's there. I'm like, oh gosh, Elijah.
Well, so without going into the details of how weird and fringe I am, actually, because we do a lot of ministry, so my kids have been around ministry for a while. And I'm not just talking about church ministry. I'm talking about around some rough crowds. And so he's, from a young age, he was going with me to do. We did a Sunday morning every morning, ministering to the homeless in the inner cities here, and and then when we first got married, I was in a metal band, so he was around a lot of punk rockers and stuff. But we would bring some people into our home, so he's been around some people, and so he's used. He can handle the trolls, so he knows how to deal with it, and because that when you're around rough crowds, you kind of see that, and it's him to. I don't want to be like that when I'm older. I want to
handle it really, really well. You guys handle it really, really well.
Appreciate it.
Better than some people I know.
Yeah. I won't lie though. Sometimes I have to, because I used to be a very abrasive person, and sometimes I have, like, some of the trolls I have trolled back.
Yeah.
And, I've had, in fact, one which I won't mention because I know some people here probably hate him. I've gotten to be friends with him, but he hates resellers, and I just blasted him, and he responded so great, but it humbled me, and so it's like, hey, Keith, show a little more graciousness whenever people are being cruel. There's probably a reason, and so I'm learning, but I also control the trolls back. But
very good.
I tried.
Very good. You have to.
Look, did you see
Babe,
what Gang said?
Brian says, tell Chewy to get to work.
I am working. Actually, as a matter of fact, we just sold one item.
Look at what we already have packed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're very blessed and lucky. That's part Whatnot and part
Oh, wow.
eBay and part Facebook Marketplace.
What's the big stuff?
The big stuff, well, okay, so 2 of them is my mom's because she's reselling now and she's getting hooked. Yeah, she's just selling stuff around the house and she's just like selling it. And so one of the big ones is hers. It's like a really cool vintage wood bowl, whatever. Like you can put like your stuff, whatever. Like it's just really cool. It's weird. It's really cool. And then she sold 2 Barbies. Of course, she's been selling Barbies like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat, the people talking about. Oh wait, no, that was a different chat. Sorry, that was something else. Talking about how that flipper dude was talking about how Barbies are selling really quick.
Yeah. Thank you, Elijah. I am like Mirabe because I love dancing and singing. If I could sing instead of talk, that probably would be me. Because I love it. All right, let's see what else is. What is it? Oh, Elijah wants a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know.
Holding up
He's
right.
not getting one right now.
Amber's like, oh heck no.
He's done.
Not
videos.
yet, Elijah. Not yet. Yay, go mom. All right, you can put your whatever stuff in this bowl, this cool bowl.
That's nice.
I
Somebody,
honestly don't even know how to describe it. It's really cool. And it's not an actual like circle. It's like almost like I don't know, it's like this.
that should be the eBay description. It's like a cool thing of whatever. It's a cool ball. Put
It's not
stuff in it.
circle, it's like
And then
It'll probably be less fancy than the AI. Have you tried the AI already?
that's amazing.
Have you tried the AIs already
we
for the
have-
descriptions?
I haven't, but I've seen. Will's showed me some, thumbnail ideas he's done, but not the
you
descriptions.
tried YouTube.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
stuff for YouTube titles. I go to what is AI chat something, and I type in a title with this idea, and it will
Yeah.
give like 10 or 15 different titles. And I've chosen a few, but sometimes it's not really fitting my vibe, I guess. But,
Basically, we're
Yeah.
better than our
yeah, we're better than artificial intelligence.
Yeah, the fancy ones that eBay is using, it's like too much for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, but the nurse flipper loves it. She uses it. Obviously, she edits it. She has to, but she loves it. I'm just like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Caleb with Bible Belt Pickers uses it, or he has used it.
Yeah.
We brought it because we have a little group. We meet up and talk about. It's just a few of us to do like kind of hold each other accountable, and he's mentioned that he's mentioned how he's tried it out. I don't know if he used it, but I think he's done it.
Didn't you guys have a challenge this month, or was it June?
No, it ends at the end of August. So
So how are you doing with the challenge?
Actually-
Or explain the challenge and then tell me how you're doing in the
yeah.
challenge.
So the good thing about this challenge is that it also is going. So whatever sells, it still goes towards my money. So it's not like it's tied up only to this. It
Yeah.
can still go back to my account. So I don't mind using the money. So I'm doing decent because based on something I picked up this weekend, it took me a while to sell anything from the first lot. But I sold one game for $70.
Ooh.
So I made, after fees and shipping and all, because I did free shipping on games, it was like $55 or $60, something like that. And then
Nice.
I just bought at a garage sale 3 Game Boy Advance SPs, a PlayStation 3, and a whole bunch of other stuff. but I'm just taking those games, that, and I'm applying it to that, and so it's $40 plus more. But
Okay.
Game Boys are $100 a piece, so so for value, I'm probably 10 times the amount when I started. So for value, I'm a little $300. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I haven't.
When you buy that stuff, do you pay up?
Depends. So I'm sure you've seen some of my talks about. I've seen some people taking advantage of people. Obviously, I'm going to try to get it as low as I can. You know, buy low, sell high. But
Yeah. Business.
and right now, games are it's saturated. So many people know the value of games.
Yeah.
A lot of people do
Yeah.
more, charge more. So yeah, I'll pay, depending on what it is and how much it is, I'll pay 50-60% of, you know, and
Mhm.
the game exchange, I'll even pay 75 because I know I can get like 10% real quick. And so just depends on what it is. But if it's at a garage sale, usually people are trying to get rid of it, and they usually have it priced. Like, I don't have to haggle. They're usually like, $5 for this $200 thing. And I'm like,
I know.
okay. $20. And I usually give more, but if it's somebody that like is trying to sell a collection and I'm trying to talk them into it and they don't sell it, I tell them, here's the value, here's what I'm willing to pay. And it usually builds trust. And I usually get it around 40%. So because I try to buy bulk, I try to buy like $500 plus worth of stuff. So
that's so smart. You're so good at that. Amber, how are you dealing with going to the bins and taking care of little T?
It's difficult,
You want to grab that stuff?
I'll show you some stuff I found.
Yes, show us the money.
It's difficult to find the time to process stuff. And then when I go, I have to take her because she's still nursing. So it's literally like a huge workout because I'm holding her with one arm and then I'm digging with the other arm.
Oh my God.
Sit in the shopping cart like for, a couple of minutes at a time, but she prefers me to be holding her.
I'll just put it on my lap.
It's a great workout.
Yeah, I'm holding on my lap, but I probably don't want to show that.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy's here. Hi, Christy.
So here's some of the like vintage shirts she found.
This is a 1979, like no stains whatsoever.
Nice.
It doesn't look like it's been worn at all.
Love the pink so much.
I already packaged that one up because it sold on Instagram.
Well, she did also find a Disney Epcot Center shirt, and she sold it on Instagram immediately for like $35 or
30.
$30. And she paid what, like 50 cents?
I know. Oh, I love the. I love it.
They give me really good deals there.
That's why I have to like get over my annoyance with clothes and just do it because there's money in clothes, especially at the bins. What's that brand?
It's Patagonia shorts.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I got those like I was there like maybe 2 seconds and I just
Isn't that great?
Gymshark.
Gymshark. See, she knows all the brands. I don't know. I know Patagonia, and that's about it.
Yeah, I've been like binge watching. I've been binge watching Kristen's binge playlist, A Rural Squirrel. She has like so many. She has like over 96 videos. So I've been like watching that constantly, and I'm trying to like get in my brain. So when I go to the bins again after this break of a month that I've had no sourcing, I know what to look for. So I'm hoping this works.
Yeah.
And she always has the cool angle. She'll put it like down here.
Yeah.
She'll talk into the camera like it. She's fun.
Yeah, and she finds the best stuff, like stuff that I haven't even heard of. So it's like, yes, okay, I need to learn.
Have you heard of Figs like Scrubs?
Oh yeah, Scrubs, yes. Mm-hmm.
Scrubs, she said that does good. See, like I said, I don't know. She got these Nike like tennis skirt, dry fit tennis skirt.
That's cute. That's cute.
Nike kids golf shorts, but usually that does good. But then we got these. We're in Mississippi, so we also have a local. We're really like I'm good friends with some of the vintage people here. And so they're always doing like I think this was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Single stitch.
I
Another.
wish I would find vintage T-shirts. That would be my dream.
So that
Oh
one's
my
really cool.
gosh. I love it.
That's one I know will sell. And
That's
then
a cool design.
I
Yeah,
don't know. What is this?
that's North Face.
Oh, then a North Face something.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
it's a long sleeve.
Patagucci. Rob calls it Patagucci, Patagonia.
That's cool. All over Star Wars.
Oh my gosh, that's a nice one. I like that.
It is. I think it's like a reprint of a Mad Engine, because Mad Engine was the one that's supposed to be like $90. Like a $30 shirt.
Nice.
And then Alan Flusser, flowery button down. No, this one's a polo, but this kind of stuff is really popular. She's good at knowing what sells, and I'm not. This is the Alan Flusser. It's a long sleeve. Is it a pearl snap? No. And then let's see, what is this? Something. This is something. Oh, Athleta. See, Athleta hoodie.
Oh, good.
And then what is this red one?
It's a Trump from Trump. I mean, it still has the tag, so I picked it up. But it's from Trump Hotel. Or
It's
something.
Trump Hotel, but it has the tags
Hey,
on it.
it'll sell. It'll sell it because some people like Trump. It'll sell.
People are obsessed with Trump, so they
Yeah.
think he's the Messiah. So don't
But
get me started.
Amber, do you comp everything at the bins, or you just buy it and you're hoping that okay, this is gonna work, and then let's move on?
So, if it's a brand that I know, I don't. So like the Fig scrubs, immediately I was like, okay, these will definitely be good. Athleta.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I just pile up my shopping cart and then at the end just go through everything.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I was doing already with Christy when we would go to the bins. I'd just pack it up and then try to go through it again. But I think I'll probably be staying longer at the bins than I was doing it already, because you get more bang for your buck. And right now I want to grow the business. So
yeah, it's crazy to think like how you can literally like see what this is worth before you even buy it.
Yeah.
Like you could sell it before you even bought it. Like if it was that.
Yeah, you can do a
side
whatnot
after,
right
like,
there.
So there's like,
yeah. Oh my God. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
you're like
In our bin.
I know our bins we cannot record at all, which is sad because if not, I'd have
Oh wow.
footage already.
ours is really laid back. They let whatever happen.
Christy from Texas Mom's Closet. She said, "I have found some few vintage tees. The bros get them first." And you are correct. There,
Yeah.
look, it used to be like two guys, and I'm actually friends with them, and they've traded video games with me. I've given them some vintage stuff, and they've given me video games. But there's all these young cats that are like trying to imitate them, and all they do is two guys here, and they're really cool. Brody's Vintage and what's it, Misery and Thrift or something. Misery and Company, and they're like super bro hipster. They're cool guys. No, I'm not saying anything bad, but I mean they're they're like master IG Instagram people. I'm some dumb old dude, I guess. I don't really know. I'm a boomer or something. But anyways, they have all these young guys that are like, I mean, they like worship the ground they walk on, and they try to look like them, talk like them. Yeah. But the funny thing is the main guys are just really down to earth, and they talk to everybody and are really cool.
That's awesome.
I do a little bit of clothes, a little bit. I do like
still learning.
But I do, anytime I find pearl snaps, especially if it's Wrangler, I've made really good friends with the workers at the thrift store here, and they hold stuff for me. Like they get nice
Oh wow.
stuff. And I think that what got me that idea was, well, my wife said you need to do that. But what's his name? What's that guy that does a lot of vintage tees? He's a big on YouTube. What's his name?
Is it Profit Monsters?
No, it's like a
Joey
not-
Bada.
It's I can't remember. It's like or I don't remember. Anyways, from what I've heard, he makes like he works with the thrift stores ahead of time and they find stuff.
Oh, no, I don't know who that is.
I got this Wrangler Pearl Snap.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. It's got the bulls on them, and it's super cool. And
That is really nice.
And then
Love the design.
he gave them all to me for $2 a piece, and so they set stuff aside. In a video, I'm on the one tomorrow. He got me a cool PlayStation jacket. But yeah, these really cool like Branson, Missouri, 90s. This is the one I really wanted to show. This is
Oh yeah, show me the money.
This is William Stephen
Shakespeare.
Craig or something. This shirt, everywhere that it's listed is over $100.
Oh yes.
So
Look how simple it is. I love that.
it's an artist called Cragg. It's William Stephen Craig or something.
That's so cool.
Sought after, I didn't know. So yeah, he always sets stuff aside for me, and it's
he's gone in there before because it's a teen challenge.
yeah, it's a
which is
ministry. Yeah,
a really big ministry.
Hi G.
And so
Yeah.
there and like bought him pizza.
yeah. I buy him pizza. I buy him like because they're allowed to have like energy drinks and stuff, and they're you know. So I'll go in there and I'll give them extra money, and I'll tell the kind of like the main guy running it, and I'm like, hey, go ahead.
Is it Rally Roots, Keith, who you're thinking about?
I'll find out who it is. I can text my friend.
Okay.
So I can ask, and when I find out, I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah.
But he always finds it's almost like, are you sure you're finding this? Like he'll go in, and I'm like, I just found this banger, you know, and it's like, this shirt's worth $2,000, and it's like every single time, and I'm like, there's no way you went to Goodwill and found it every single time. But yeah, he finds stuff all the time.
Hi Laurie and hi G.
Hey Lori, how's it going, guys?
Okay.
That's what this Paul can too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. We figured it out. Woo!
But yeah,
Paul
he finds
can
crazy
too.
stuff.
No.
So what's it like not sourcing? Is it hard for your discipline?
It's so hard. It's so hard. And then I make it even worse for myself because I go on Facebook Marketplace, or I go to the Garage Sale app.
I need a garage sale. What's a garage
I
sale?
was like, this is what I'm missing. And then, of course, the YouTube videos that I watch. But even though I'm suffering, I'm like trying to get all that information in my brain so I can remember. Because
Yeah.
I really, really want to get better. I feel like I was telling Chewy that I feel like I'm like stuck because like I'm not growing as a reseller, buying like good stuff all the time. It just doesn't have to be $100 good stuff, but like 20, 30, 40 like dollar items, like that would change
Yeah.
like in a good way for us, like, you know. So because I keep getting stuff that it's like 10, 15, 20. Sometimes I get really good stuff, but for some reason, I don't know if it's if in our store says, please send us super lowball offers. You know, and it's just really annoying because I need the money. So I'm just like, do I counter offer or do I just take it because I didn't really pay that much? And it's just like, for example, today, this is a great example. Today sold something that it was in one of my videos, and I had listed it. It's an Oster. Let me lower this thing. It's an Oster electric fondue pot. I paid $8 for it. I kind of paid off for it because I thought I was gonna, you know, get a really good sell for it. So I had listed it for $35. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's kind of glowing, but I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they sent me an offer of $18. I was gonna counter, but I was just like, I need the money. And I was thinking about selling it at the garage sale this weekend for 10. So whatever. So I took the offer,
How
but I
long-
knew that we can sell for 35 because I did my comps, I did my research. But for some reason, sometimes they send us a lot of offers, and I'm just like, why don't you just buy it?
how long have you had it listed?
Maybe like 6, huh? No, maybe 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
I have to go to the video. I'm not, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff back here, we're just considering like send
Right.
offers, get our money back,
Somewhere.
and get out of it.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, well, at least I didn't lose money, so that's good. That's the positive side. But I was just like, I was hoping that I would get at least close to 35 because I know that they were selling for 35. But it's okay. I can't be greedy.
Yeah.
Just be
And
thankful that I got a sale.
it depends also, like, are you trying to, like, I guess that is one thing. Like, if it's something I've had listed for a few months and I get one offer and I haven't had any, I usually, well, I know sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm countering. Because a lot of times, like, when I see that really low,
Yeah.
a lot of times they're just seeing how low they can get it. But
Yeah.
I've also had it plenty of times where
Yeah.
I counter a good offer and they never respond. So
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on how bad you want to move it and how much
Yeah.
risk you're taking.
There's some things that I will not take a lowball offer. Like some things I will hold my ground and it pays off. But sometimes if it's stuff that I'm thinking about getting rid of it because it's already been more than 3 or 4 months, then I'm just like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I've got an example of that from.
We've done this since March.
So last night I
Oh, yeah.
listed this vintage kid girl's dress, which it's like from the 1970s, and it's worth a pretty penny. So I listed it for $70. I woke
Yeah.
up and looked at my Poshmark app, and I had a few notifications, so I see that it sold for listing price.
Well, man.
So I keep scrolling up the notifications, and then it says canceled, don't ship this, and so then I'm like,
Ah,
stupid.
was a scammer
No, she sends me an offer for $40 for it, and then
after
never
she
did-
pays for it?
after she paid for it.
Oh,
and
stop.
canceled.
No. Bye,
Yeah.
Felicia.
Sends her a
That's
message that's like, "Did you see my $40 offer? Are you going to accept it?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to."
No.
Like,
I'm glad that you did that, Amber. I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah.
No. It's
Yeah.
like Rachel says, you gotta treat your business like your business. We are not like, we need to make money.
I know with video games, I'm okay not taking offers. Like, none of my video games are offer based. They're all buy it now.
Yeah.
And what I do is when somebody shows interest, I give them a 10% offer. And I usually will sell it, or I'll sell it full price. Because video games are really, the margins are pretty tight, and usually the prices are pretty competitive with everybody. And
Yeah.
so you usually don't have to bend too much. But with things that you find that are like, cool pieces that have good comps, but
Yep.
it's, something you find at garage sale. It's not just like bam, bam, bam. It's not 20 a day,
Yeah.
That is a little difficult because you got to wait for that right buyer. And then sometimes the right buyer,
Yep.
maybe the market's changed. I don't know. And that's what, like, a lot of this stuff is from like when we first started reselling, and we just picked up,
whatever.
oh,
Yeah.
it's a $30 comp. I'm paying $2 for it. And then it's like this huge thing that
Yeah.
has so much room.
And it was like one $30 comp in the entire
Yeah.
90 days.
That's the same thing with me. That's why I've been like, this month that I have not been sourcing, it's also been a good thing, a positive thing, because I've been going through my inventory. I've been thinking like, okay, we've had it this long. I think we should do a garage sale. I did 2 garage sales this month, and I made over $1,000. So I made my money and then some. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a blessing. Like, that was God, because I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know if my items were good, but people were buying them. And something that I noticed that works for me is like, if I price every single item, they will either buy it or try to offer me a little less, because before this month, when I would do garage sales, I would not price them, and people would just be like, well, I don't know what, I'm just gonna leave. And I'm just like, okay. So So I've noticed that that's what's working for us.
See,
I still have inventory that I want to get rid of little by little. So Huey and I have been arguing amicably. Like I want my next garage sale I wanted to do in 6 months, and he's like, no, we're doing it in 3 months. for like the oldest stuff that we still have left, because we know more. We have more knowledge now than when we started. So obviously we want to get better things, but we don't want to stay with the crappy old things that are not selling. So
Well, that's something. So something Will has said, and this is my problem, is also the diversifying, and something to think about as part of the reselling business. And it's also a good way to get cash. Is the idea of what's it called, like cleaning out inventory and doing garage sales. Like I forget about that a lot because I pick up from garage sales. So I'm thinking, well, why would I sell a garage, for me at least? Now, why would I sell if I'm picking it up? But then I hear these stories. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I have stuff sitting here. Is it better to let it sit, or is it better to get cash flow?
yeah.
And, with
You know what I did? I would remember, okay, I paid $1 for this item. So I'll, depending on the item, I said, okay, well, I'll ask $3, and then they'll offer me $2. I still make my money back and an extra $1. Or if I bought something for $3, I'll ask $5, and then I'll make that. Or the purses, I would always buy them for $1, and some of the purses I sold them for $5 or $10 at the garage sale.
yeah,
So the shoes, I paid $1 for the shoes. I was selling them for $5. Little knickknacks and stuff that I paid for $1 or 50 cents, I'd be selling them for $2 or $3.
yeah.
Things like that, you know. So
That's
and if I want to make an offer, I'm fine taking an offer because I'm gonna get back the money that I paid for it.
Right.
But sometimes I don't make an offer, so I get my money back and then an extra $1 or $2. So that's pretty nice.
Well, that's one of the things, like with resellers, you're buying well, maybe not, most of us, like anything we see that can make money.
Yeah.
But the thing that happens, like, there's other people that resell one thing or specific things, and they may have a storefront. So they're still getting a good deal for their storefront. And so, there may be people that want to buy, let's say I can go get sports games for 50 cents or $1 a piece.
Yeah.
Whatever around there. Usually I try not to spend $1 on sports, I'll just be honest. But I can sell them online for $4 or $5, but they take forever. But if somebody has like a little small store, and they'll pay me $1.50 or $2, which I haven't done, but I know people that do that. And sometimes cash flow, it's really good. It's good to spend and have something you can get cheap stuff on just to keep the flow. Spending money going out, money coming in. I want to talk about that psychology, if that's okay, about money, on the numbers on something, like $1. My wife she does not like seeing stuff not priced.
No, because I'm an introvert. I'm shy.
Yeah.
I don't like talking to people, so I'm not going to ask you what the price is.
Yeah.
Especially if it's one where it's like, well, you just name your price. I'm definitely not going to that one.
See, I love it.
I'm horrible at that. Like,
Yeah.
I would feel bad offering $1 for something that's worth $10.
Yeah, I don't.
My personality type is.
I see. I like it because I like to just. Oh, okay. Well, then that's what I did with those Game Boys. I just took a whole bunch of stuff, put it in a box, and I told them what I had. I said I have 3 Game Boys, I have the PlayStation, I have some of these shirts. I think you have them for like 75 cents. I don't want to go through and dig it all through, which I don't mind, but I'll let you look at it. Tell me what you think it's worth. And he said $30. And I was like, oh, well, that's way, in my opinion, I was like, that's less than what I would have offered, honestly, because I'm still making 10 times the amount. And so I said, well, I'll give you $40. And he was happy. He didn't even know the stuff was in his garage. Yeah. And so I like not having prices, but it is true that more people will buy.
Yeah.
If you have
at least that's what I noticed for me. Totally worked. I mean, I did not expect to make that much in 2 garage sales in 1 month. So that was literally like, that was amazing. So thankful for that. Lori says, I had a number of high dollar sales at the beginning of the month, but the last couple of weeks I've been selling low dollar stuff, which I guess it's nice to clear out that stuff, but yeah, not as fun. Totally.
What was it that you saw? Oh man.
Oh, you missed
Okay,
something.
so I have my collection pieces. I'm rebuilding my Saturn budget because I failed bad, and so
Yeah.
I'm selling a lot of my collection that is just filler. It's just stuff that I think's cool or has some value, but doesn't really mean anything to me. So I need money.
Yeah.
And I put up one game. It's like a $25 game, and I put up $2.95 free shipping. And Amber goes, "Oh, we got a sale," and she's like $2.95, and I was like, "Oh, it must be a disc only Madden 2003 or something." And I looked at it, and it was a game called Ico. It's a role playing game, and I was like, "This is like a $25 game. How did I put $2.95?" I felt so stupid. So I messaged the guy. I've had people say, "No, you need to honor your price." I'm like, "I hate you." But this guy was like, "I figured it was probably not supposed to be happening." And are you going to call? I figured it wasn't supposed to be happening. And they said, "Yeah, man, I understand." And he didn't complain at all. I canceled it, and I was like, because I've had it before where the person was like, "No, you honored the price."
Yeah.
And I asked
And sometimes, yes, you should honor the price, but sometimes, I mean, you should also try to talk with the buyer and, see what happens.
And the thing is that wasn't money that was like meant for the business. It was my collection. I didn't really want to get rid of anyways.
Yeah.
No, I'm not paying you to take my games because I would pay $4 just for shipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christy, I learned that from you. She had a gun on Instagram, and she talked about her garage sale, and of course we also talked on the phone, and she told me how she was pricing everything, and I was like, you know what, I need to make the effort to do that, and boy, am I glad I did. So yeah, Christy, it's because of you that I did it, because you
just use like price stickers, like the ones that already have.
Yeah, I just got it. I just paid like $1.15 at Target.
Yeah.
And I just priced it's just blank little stickers, like that little round.
Yeah.
And I just put the price that I wanted on that item. And it's a lot of work because my mom had to stay with a 2-year-old for I think it took me 2 days.
Yeah.
Each garage sale to take everything out of the bins, put it on the table, take it out of the inventory, then price it, then organize. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. So I was worried that I was like, oh my God, is it going to be worth it? All this work I'm doing. I'm not spending time with my baby and everything, but totally worth it.
See, I do that with the game conventions and toy conventions, and it's putting the stickers on. She helps me, but we stayed up because I was so busy, and I was like, I hadn't prepared until the night before, and I was up for like 5 hours, and it was miserable. And then the next day I was gone all day at a toy show. Yeah. So yeah, but I have to do that in 2 weeks because we're doing one in Atlanta. So I'm not Atlanta. We're doing one in Arkansas, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So what's up, Rachel?
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel's here. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Will says, I don't price anything. Everything on my driveway is negotiable. I start the conversation to break the ice. Yeah, Will, because you're so shy.
Yeah. What?
Tell me, mama, baby.
She's getting sleepy.
Oh my God, you're so cute. Look at those cheeks.
Sleepy. She's calling you cute.
Oh, hi. Hi, mama.
Her little
Oh,
eye.
my God. Oh my gosh, she's perfect. Rachel, what's up, mama? Say hi to everybody. Just ate supper and ran to check y'all out. Oh, thank you, Rachel.
Baby to bed. She'll be, if we're still on,
Okay.
she'll be back.
Bye, mama. Bye, little T.
I'm sorry, the fun one win. I'm sorry.
Oh no, stop. You both are important. You both are important. Oh, and something else. The best part of stop.
No.
The best part of Saturday of the garage sale was I met a bunch of resellers because on my ad I said resellers welcome. I did that on purpose because
Yeah.
those are the ones that were going to appreciate what I have.
Yeah.
I'm scared of paying whatever I was asking.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And because of that, a bunch of resellers came and it was awesome. But there was two that stood out. And the first one was a couple that they were the first that went to my garage sale, and they bought a bunch of stuff. And they live in Delaware, and they were just visiting here, family and whatnot. And it was funny because we just started talking. I said, "You guys are resellers, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I used to live in Delaware as well for 3 years. So we connected.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just like a really, really nice conversation. Like she's following him down on Instagram. I'm following her on Instagram. They were a super, super sweet couple. And then almost at the end of the day, I met another reseller and she had the GoPro on her. And she was the one that spotted her. And she was like, "Babe, she's a GoPro. She's a reseller."
That's awesome.
He's a YouTuber. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool." And so we started talking, and of course we connected like so good. She has such a great personality, and she's actually, I don't know if she's still in my life, but she was one of the first people in the live that said hi, and she's Savvy Thrifty.
Savvy. I saw Savvy Thrifty.
Yeah, Savvy Thrifty, and her name is Lenoy, and I was her first subscriber. She had only one video out. She has one video so far. Yeah. And so I was her first subscriber, and she was just so happy and so excited. And she actually did a really good job on her first video. So she's working on the second one, and Chrissy was her second subscriber. So that was really nice.
I'm on there now. I'm commenting.
Yeah, so she's super, super nice. I told her about FlipCon. I told her about all the events and everything. And, you know, we're planning on going together sourcing once I start sourcing again.
She's not the one from Delaware.
Huh?
That was the couple's from Delaware, but she's local.
She lives local. Yep.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, and the couple were later in the week they were gonna go meet up with Paul to go sourcing Philly Flipper.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they were like, "Hey, we're here," and he's like, "Where are you guys?" And he's like, "Oh, we're in this city." I'm like, "Oh, that's like 3 hours from me." We're so 3 hours away from each other, so
Wow.
they have to like, yeah.
You're saying resellers welcome probably brought some people in from the woodworks and out of town. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. So it was just like super, I don't know, it was just nice to meet other resellers, and I don't know, I love this community, and it's just sometimes so lonely, so it's nice to network and meet people and like do stuff with them. And it's like the same passion, you know.
Oh, yes. That's something. Like I said, I really wish I could go to FlipCon, but we just can't afford it, and it's and I understand there's value. I just won't be able to go. And with the other things that I had to do for my YouTube channel and for the for connecting with other people that do the video game reselling, I was just like, goodness, because it was like, just the tickets would be like $700 for me and Amber, and I don't really like to travel because isn't it like $350 to go or something?
Yep.
Yeah. See, and then the traveling, and so then with that, just me and her, that's a lot of money. So even if it was just me, I don't like to. If I'm gonna be alone away from my family, I want to be at my house. I don't like leaving somewhere else with my family not with me, and that's just me. It's and leave her with the 6 kids. I would have felt really bad to leave her with 6.
No, I totally get it, and I wish Chewy would go with me, but I'm so glad that I'm going.
My vacation's already planned.
Yeah, vacation's already planned, and we're gonna be using December for a vacation. So he doesn't want to, and that's understandable because of his regular job. But we are planning. We are planning for next year to go to Boss Reseller Mix in Vegas. So you guys should plan that too as well. Just start saving money so we can all be over there.
Yeah, well, next year that is the goal. Is to we're going to plan to we're going to make it a what do you call it, a priority to go to different events.
Sure.
Because I've been asked to do some like have vendor booths at certain events as it is. So
Yeah.
I need to get more connected, and yeah, that's the plan. It's just it's all new to us, so like we haven't planned to like prepare money for this as an investment, but now we see
And
it.
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for not going.
Oh,
Okay?
I just
Yeah.
other than I would have liked to go. I thought it would have been really, especially since they said, is this the last one they're doing, or is this just the last
Yeah,
one?
FlipCon is the last one that they're going to be doing. It's okay, but there's going to be Boss Resort Mix next year, and there's going to be like a bunch all over the states. So you're gonna go. You're gonna go, and you're gonna go with Amber.
Yeah, Will said maybe quit giving away all the Suicidans and use them to go to conference. That game I gave away was a
Dude,
300.
if you sell all your video games, you'd make the money to go to FlipCon.
Hey, just my collection alone, this small collection,
Yeah.
is $8,000. So and it's a small collection compared to most people. So
Yeah.
that's what that's.
I can have to wait for those.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to meet like all the people that I'm like following on Instagram and the people that like I learned from before I decided to become a reseller. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be so awesome.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna be counting the days until I can source again. For FlipCon.
Are you going to do the pay what is it, thrift your way? Like, are you going to thrift and try to find stuff to sell to pay your way like a lot of people do?
Nah.
No.
That's what the garage sales were for. That's the money for FlipCon.
I know, like,
The easier way.
yeah, because the other one is
It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
compared to but I'm not going to source driving there, but we are going to source after FlipCon. Like after FlipCon, we're going to get a few of us that they want to take me to a few places to go sourcing. So I'm excited for that. And I'm really excited to try different bins as well, because I was told that even though they're small, it was pretty fun. So I really want to try all that.
Yeah. Well, I think was it on your video last week with Will where you talked about was it last week where you talked about how you guys were planning to do like the live together?
Yes, on Sunday. So the Sunday night from that weekend, hopefully all the girls, if they're up for it, and then if they're not exhausted, we can all like be live on my live and talk about FlipCon, because I think that would be so much fun. Like all of us.
Are you
Maybe have some of the guys too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just make it a party. Like I said, I don't want anything so formal.
Are you talking like? Will you be? How is that? Will you be back home by then? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know the exact.
No. I want everybody home. Everybody showered, slept, well rested.
I didn't know it was
like
while you were out there.
Deprived, and because Christy and I are going to be driving back Saturday.
Right.
So we're probably going to be getting home late. So because we're going to be sourcing that Saturday as well on the way back home. So at least that gives us an extra day to like sleep in and and like recuperate and stuff. So that's what. I don't know. I had asked Rachel if that was a good idea. We should do it that Sunday or the next Sunday. She said it's much better to do it that Sunday because that excitement is still there. So I was like, that's a great idea. She's so smart. So, hey, Mary Contrary, what's up, yo? I get that compulsive snacking.
Yeah, you just found out. In fact, Christy just reached out to you just like a week or two ago, right? That she was going to drive you.
To drive me?
Yeah.
No, we were planning this a while.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you just found that out not long ago.
No. We've been planning a while. Well, so before she was the one that came up with the idea. And bless her heart, I am gonna drive her insane, but I apologize in advance already because I was thinking about driving myself in my minivan to FlipCon, and then she was gonna drive with her hubby, and then she called me and she had spoken to her hubby, and see maybe if it's just her and I make it like a girls' road trip, and he was all for it. He was fine staying home.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, let's make it happen. So I am really excited.
Yeah. Do you have moderators, by the way?
I do. I have.
Okay.
I
Do you
have.
know who a certain individual is there? I think it's a troll. If I brought him, I'm very sorry. But you know the troll.
Yeah, I noticed that. But is this the troll, Mary?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't me bringing him, but
Oh no, please don't even. Sometimes it happens. I think I had another one the other
okay.
too, so it's okay.
Okay.
It might not be you, so it's okay. Hey, if we have trolls, we've made it, Keith. It's okay.
That's right. You don't have haters. You don't have lovers, right? So, look.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, my friends, they have our back. They took care of it. I wasn't worried.
What did he say? Hello, this trolls. I love how you hello.
Got him.
That's great. That's great.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I don't understand why like people. And it's with any. I don't care what it is. Even if you think a certain type of person, like obviously we all, I'm just being honest and a human here. There are people and that you just think suck, right? like people can really be really lame or they're into something you think stupid.
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand why people think it's.
I just feel bad for them, or I just feel sad for them because how bad is their life
that you have to do?
Gotta be that they have to be so mean to other people. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, how bad is your life that to make yourself feel better or high and mighty, you have to make somebody else feel like crap or try to feel, like that's not gonna succeed in my area. Well, I mean, it does get to me sometimes. I'm human, but
Well, even as like on the internet, like, are you really that lame of an individual that you go and make fun of people on the internet? Like,
yeah,
and
there's a lot of people that have no filter behind, a camera behind the
right.
Like they have no problem. But if it's in the face to face, I'm sure they won't be acting that way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's I just feel bad and sad for them. Like yeah. You just gotta send them a lot of positive energy and hope that they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, well.
I don't get why people make negative comments. If you hate the video, don't watch. Simple. Exactly. Yeah. Like for example, oh my God, poor Josh. I don't know if you guys saw his video today, but he was explaining how he's a people pleaser, and I can totally relate to that. Mm-hmm. And like 90+% of the people are sort of supportive and positive and everything, but there's always that percent that are jerks and buttholes, and they just want to just be negative. And so he's like, yeah, as a people pleaser, I just want to explain myself every time, and I'm like, I don't have to. No, you don't have to. The good thing about the positive people in his life, like are the followers and subscribers, they defend him like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I love that, and I see that.
Well, that's something my wife. So like I said, I used to be like, and I still go evangelize and street preach and stuff, but I was friends with a lot of people that were just very hateful, and I'm away from that crowd. And I've even talked to Chrissy about some of this with some people I know personally that she's run into. And there's a guy, and he doesn't, he's not even he's not into this reselling world whatsoever, but some guy put up online something about losing weight and how Christians should take care of their body and stuff. So he does. I don't even talk to the guy, and he tagged me in it. And my wife was like, you don't have to validate. God validates you, and you don't have to tell him that he's wrong. Just ignore the troll. And he put up there, he's like, you should read this. And I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. I didn't know you knew I was on this journey, and I lost 19 pounds in 2 weeks. And so, because he thought he was going to make fun of me, and I was telling him yes. And the guy whose post it was like, man, that's so awesome. I'm really happy for you. I would love to encourage you. So he thought he was going to look like the cool guy and fanboy this other guy, and he just made him look stupid too. But it is true. You don't have to get on there and explain why. Just because I would try to do that too. And it's like, nah, man, people that are going to be that way are going to be that way. And just, it's not worth stressing yourself out.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Yeah.
Desert Sellers.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Dad, what's up, girlfriend? How's the heat over there? Here, it felt like 105.
Yeah, it's hot up here.
That was horrible. We were working in the garden for a little bit. But with this heat, I can't do more than an hour. Like, it's just so bad. So I just did a little bit. And I said to Chewy, okay, we're done. Let's go back inside, because we were out literally it was like a fountain on my head.
Yeah. I don't know how I used to do landscaping, because we'd be for like 12 hours a day.
Gosh.
And I remember every July and August, it's just horrible. And I'm talking about, we would have like just me and one other guy would drink 24 bottle cases in a day and still need more of water. It was horrible, and we'd have towels on our head had ice in them, and oh man, we dunk our head into the cooler. It was horrible. Yeah,
and it's so funny what Chrissy says here. LOL. Then it's 105. Have you seen that commercial? It's so true. Like, why would you say it's like, oh, it's gonna be 95 degrees, or it's 95 degrees, but it feels like 105?
Yeah,
why don't you say it's 105?
That's right.
Like, it's supposed to be funny, but it actually makes sense. Like, just say it's 105.
Yeah. Like, no one cares. No one cares if the actual temperature is less. They care how it feels.
Right? Like, oh my goodness. And I think that's the hottest that it's been, right? So far? 105? What? It's been 100 more?
G says 116 in Phoenix last week. We all look like rotisserie chicken. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, 116 G. Wow.
Goodness.
I had someone ask me why Cha-Ching King and I don't like each other because we begat each other. I was like, I love him. Oh, you guys, I got Scott's mystery box.
Oh, yeah.
So tomorrow, I'm going to record with Chewy, so we can have content. That's why he sent it, just for me to have content. Like, how amazing is he? I was like, I'll pay. He's like, nope. No. I love him.
No,
he's an amazing guy.
Yeah, he on his live, I thought that was funny. He was like, if somebody sends me another $1, I'm turning this live off.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he said again, he was like, if I do another live, I'm gonna turn off the thing, the whatever it's called.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he straight up said he was like turning off the live. I thought he said he won't do it. Maybe
he was scarred on his first live. Bendito.
Yeah,
but he said he's not, if he does it again, because I think he's been thinking about doing another. So he says that if he's gonna do another one, the super chats, he's gonna turn it off somehow if he can figure it out.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. I know, I'm so excited. Is Chewy staying cool out on the road rescuing people? He's trying, right, man? That's Rachel asking.
He's coming through.
Am I staying cool?
Hey, everybody, Chewy's talking.
It's a sign
Yeah.
of the age.
He doesn't like to drink water, and he's told me that he's been drinking so much water, Gatorade.
Water,
Like-
yeah.
So it's bad out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's a champion. He's been doing a good job. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here! Marky Mark! What's up?
It's crazy. Like you're helping all these people, and they don't think to stay inside the house. It's too hot, and they want to go out, and then the car breaks down. I'm like,
Uh,
come on. I was like, stay inside the house.
Well, some people have to leave, you know, to do stuff.
Well, maybe we can order DoorDash or whatever. Too. It's crazy, like,
what do you mean they don't want to stay in the house because it's too hot? Because is it because the air conditioner's broken down or something?
no, they just want to get out. You know, they just
Oh.
want to leave.
Rachel says salt pills.
Wow.
That's a good idea.
Salt
In
pills.
case you get like really dehydrated or
Salt pills. You just get some package of salt. And just eat it.
stop. Sorry, Rachel. I apologize. G says, you guys, the girl that was missing since 2019 from here in Arizona reappeared after 4 years. Well, that's wow. Okay.
I think I heard about that.
Wow. I wonder what she was doing.
Now tell me, wasn't that the same girl who just told the cops, "Oh, okay, I'm alive. You don't have to call off the search"? I
That's
think
messed up. That's how she said it because
that's exactly what had happened.
that's crazy. I don't even know the story.
Wow.
Apparently, she went to Canada and then came back down and says, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then after that, now they're doing an investigation.
Yeah, they better.
Wow.
I would.
Wow.
I read, drink your chewy water pills and salt pills.
Salt pills help with that. Wow. Drink your cheap water.
Mark says, why does Chewy look like he just got out of jail?
Oh, really?
Man. Man.
Oh
He's
my
like, I
gosh.
thought stealing for sleep.
Seriously, salt pills for anyone who has to work outside in this. Yeah,
Wow.
that's a good idea, Rachel.
Yeah, because you use a lot of. I remember that like on my shirt because we would use long sleeves just because it kept that sun from burning us, and not just that, it actually helped with like
Mhm.
keeping us cool because we'd sweat and
Yeah,
it's gross. But a lot of landscapers, wear long sleeve.
yeah.
And,
I noticed that I'm getting into gardening, so I'm gonna have to invest in like a white shirt because I've been using Chewy's black long sleeve shirts, and that's cool.
Yeah,
So I gotta find a white long sleeve shirt. I already have my gloves,
yeah,
and I would probably a hat or something
yeah. Those big,
because
yeah.
it's really bad. And I actually enjoy doing the gardening and stuff. I never thought that would come out of my mouth, but I do.
yeah.
But with the heat, I'm just taking forever to get this done. 'Cause it's just
Yeah.
too much.
It's so hot. Like I said, I don't know. I look back and go, how did I do this? I guess because I just had to. I had to pay the bills, so
Well, you gotta pay the bills.
I do. My kids went to my parents' house this week, and they would take them out, and my parents were like, they were like, let's go back inside. It's so hot. Usually kids don't care, but it's just been like they got blisters on their face from it. Of course, they didn't put sunscreen on, but they got blisters, and I've never seen that happen to any of them. When they play, in our old house, they were playing with their next door neighbors all day, every day in the summer. So, yeah.
Mary, I don't know if I do. If I don't know. Do I have to
I think you have to be.
monetized?
Yeah, you have to be monetized first because you reach a certain level, and then they give you. It's one of the perks you have to reach a certain level. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Mary. That's the answer. So no, we're your pearls. Is that the Rachel Estriclan? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Rachel.
Yes, it is. So tell me, what's your plans for the future? Like, what's your plan with the reselling business, or like, what are your goals and dreams, and Amber's goals and dreams, and the kiddos' goals and dreams, and the animals' goals and dreams?
Well, to keep going. No, I think everybody's
That's actually a good goal.
I think everybody's goals and dreams is to be real wealthy, but real, obviously everybody wants to have that and not have to worry and stress about bills and stuff. But
Yeah.
with reselling, what I would like to, what I'm really trying to do is just build more connections with locals, and I am going to. The goal is to work on bringing a retro gaming convention to Mississippi, and bringing some of the YouTubers that are in the video game space, and bring in some people that travel around and do reselling in the South and collection. And I'm also one of the things I'm trying to do locally. I'm trying to get more involved with selling locally, and I've been trading locally and selling some. But what I'm wanting to do is connect with a lot of the community here and build that so they know where they can go to sell their stuff for better value than the game stores. So that is something I'm working on. I'm connecting with a lot of people, and so the whole networking. So I'm really trying to build the network, and I'm keep doing what I'm doing, but just build that network so I'm not just selling on eBay. I've talked about Amazon right now. I think I'm really wanting to, because locally I don't have any fees. I can get pretty good value. I can get price charting value because there's collectors. Collectors pay up, and so I'm wanting to do that with YouTube.
Hi, Roman.
I am wanting to do. What's up, man? I'm wanting to do more. I'm really trying to do more of a, what is it? I'm really trying to get more into a focus on storytelling. I'm still going to do the haul videos, but I'm really wanting to do more of like storytelling, and with that, because I know that's where it's at right now. People love storytelling, and anything I've done with storytelling usually pops a whole lot better. So like I have a lot of that in the works right now, that like backlog type stuff. And there's a few other guys that are kind of in the same space and do videos like mine. I'm trying to connect with, and we're trying to feed off of each other. Yeah. I've had one on my live before, Rolling Retro. I don't know if you guys remember him, but and I always talk about a guy named Cody with a K. I'm trying to do more. We've been feeding off of each other a lot. Like mostly I've been feeding off of him, and I'm throwing out my ideas, and I don't know if he's taking it. But I'm trying to connect more with some of the people that do videos like mine. And there's really, I got a lot of things, but my problem is I think so much ahead, like, oh, I can do this, I can get this. And I forget, okay, well, I got to get here first.
Exactly. I'm the same way. I have so many goals and dreams. I'm just like, wait, but I got to think about like here first before I get over there.
That's right. I can't just jump there.
I can't jump.
Yeah. But,
time travel, yeah.
I've thought, because, I stopped the stream, the video game stream. I am really looking at, because it's hard, YouTube takes a long time, and I'm really trying to figure out where I need to put my focus on YouTube. Like, I don't want to say all the stuff because I don't want people to be like, well, what are you doing? Are you going to stop this? But I'm still thinking about, like how much, with the lives, and how much, with the weekly. I'm really trying to determine what I need to put my focus and energy on. But resale, just going to keep grinding. Sales have picked up. I'm back to 8 to 10 sales a day, which is really good, because I was doing really bad. In fact, I sold one thing. It was a Cobra Bug, a G.I. Joe. Sold it for $170, and it's been sitting in my store since I started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I didn't want to get rid of it because I paid up for it, and I already dropped the value a whole lot. Yeah. And it's just because it's missing some parts. But I finally sold it. And so the fact that I'm selling stuff that I don't normally sell says to me, okay, things are picking back up a little.
Mhm.
So it's,
Yeah, that's what I realized too with like I am super shocked but super thankful. I'm not gonna complain that I got sales at all because honestly, I have not I this whole month I have not been listing anything new because I'm not sourcing. So I've been trying to like get creative with like sell similar or like
yeah.
lead or what like and so or so yeah, and then he's cross listing trying to catch up because in June I was like listing like crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I can't complain about my sales being super slow this month because it's my own fault. I
But
don't
they're
I don't
still
have
selling.
anything, you know? So
You're still selling stuff though.
but yeah, I was just I was so thankful. I was so happy because in the yesterday during the garage sale, two things sold. One on
Yeah.
eBay and one on Facebook. And then today, while I was packing the whatnot stuff, the offer for the officer thing. So I was just like,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So
Hey, there you go. It's that I know Mary talks about sell because I do sell similar like once to twice a month. She says she's doing a few every day, and that's one thing she was telling me. And
yeah.
one of the things, what was it? Talking about that's something I missed is I'm also going to focus a little bit more on building, diversifying. So my focus is going to be games, but I'm really, trying to get to where I can help. Amber, of course, with the baby, she won't let me take care of her. It's just, plus she's still breastfeeding, so it's kind of hard to leave too much away from her. But I'm really trying to focus also on helping, let Amber, go and take time because she enjoys it. And it's also helping our income. So really focus on the clothes and shoe side and then try to get to where
She's good at it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's good at it. So
And the more she does it, the better she's gonna get.
oh yeah. You hear that? Yeah. She's back, so
Yay! Keith, Christy has a question. Do you do any retail arbitrage with your games?
Absolutely. So I'm not as focused on it just because the margins are low. But I don't know if you watch. I don't know if you watch Phoenix Resale. That was awkward. I don't know.
He's so cute.
He does a lot of that, and I've tried learning, but it is a little more difficult because most places you're going to find games is pretty close to market. But since I'm learning the value of stuff and I know what sells quicker. Like for example, I picked up a Legacy. It's a game called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver on the PlayStation 2. I paid $15, so after taxes, like 16 something, 1605, 1604, and then I sold it for $29.95 free shipping. So it's not much, but I made like 15% margins or something. And so with games, if you're going to try to do that, it is a lot harder, but it's stuff that you know is popular and will sell, and it's only like 10 to 20% margins. So it's not a lot. I do it mostly to keep inventory because I want that inventory rolling, and also to train to build a skill I don't have. I'm wanting to get good at that because some people are like Caleb with Phoenix Resale. He's excellent. I've seen other people that are excellent, but we don't have many places like even pawn shops that a lot of our stuff doesn't really have constant flow of video games. So I haven't done GameStop.
The prices were high on the video games.
Yeah, a lot of pawn. So you're like more. I don't know which ones are like. Was it US Pawn? Like the more like franchises, they're gonna have that. What they do is they take the phone and they things. Now some of the smaller ones, they'll do like PlayStation games $2, newer Xbox $4.
Yeah.
And so if you're lucky, if you go in there it's I go into the pawn shops pretty often, and I found one game for like $2, and I sold it for like $6. It wasn't a lot, but it was still money. So I do it, Chrissy, but it's not as I couldn't do it full time because there's never anything, and it's really hard. At least here, I know some places can do it really well. You want me to move over?
Let me ask you this: have you watched these YouTube videos on the people called game chasers?
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah. So I've been watching them lately. But like, they're weird, but they know what they're talking about.
They definitely do. They've been doing it for. Yeah, I met them at Retropalooza. So
You met them?
yeah. So I don't know if you know. We talk about them a lot. Some of our friends, you know. He doesn't do reselling stuff, but as a channel called My Retro Life. He's you know he that's how I kind of found out more about him. They talk about him. I know like gaming Pixel Squad and the Pixel Squad and Retro Rick and all of those. They all looked up to Game Chasers because they were doing this for a long time, and yeah, they're pretty funny. So and they have that American Pickers vibe.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It looks like a TV show. That's one of the things I like. It's not typical YouTube. It's like it's like what's the word? Well, it's like a TV show. I really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like when they compete against each other, even though they pick at the same time, and they always compete. And they're like, I can't believe it. He got this game before I did. Oh, I can't believe this. He gave this guy a 6-pack so he can get this PlayStation.
Did you see the one just recent? It was one of the newest ones. It's like where the he went and bought some I forget his name, the taller guy used to have long hair.
He has short hair now.
Yeah. And he was like he found some really crappy games. So he's like, well, it's games. And then Shady J, or I think that's what he goes by. He was like, well, do you have more games? He goes, oh yeah, and he pulled
that's
out.
the one I saw.
And he's like, you know, don't bring out more games when somebody wants to buy it.
He was like, I got shafted in to get a Sears magazine in one game.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
And I love how
That's the one I saw recently. That's the one that was funny. Like,
I think that's the new one. Yeah. So I didn't meet him, but I met Shady J. In fact, if you go see my video, there's one I did called "Looking for Landstalker." What did I call it? Oh, Retropalooza disappointed me. It's because I was looking for a game called Landstalker.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, if you look in the comments, people are like, "Is that Shady J's brother? Is that Shady J's brother?" And he was the guy. It's one where I said I even asked the Tumblr guy. That's his brother, I guess. I don't. I'm new to the world, so I don't know all of them. They all know each other, but they look just alike. And I think it is his brother. I could be wrong. I'm probably, if anybody's in there that knows, they'll probably roast me and say, you stupid fake. So I don't know. But yeah, that stuff's funny, and they definitely know their stuff.
yeah, it's funny. They will crack you up.
And Roman asked, do you find most video games at garage sales?
I do find a lot of video games at garage sales, and that's mostly because I ask. You know, the power of the ask. But I would probably say my main sourcing is Facebook.
Yeah, your favorite is.
Yeah, my favorite is garage sales because I do like finding them and meeting people and talking to them about what they have and what they played. But where I get most of my stuff is Facebook, and so my margin's a little bit smaller, but I can get collections off Facebook. That's on Facebook. I buy a lot of collections, and that's probably my main. But garage sales, absolutely, that's where I have found some of my best stuff. Would be garage sales. But I ask, and if you're looking for that stuff, and there's lots of guys online that I'm sure you've seen them all say this. Don't just ask, hey, do you have video games? And they say no and walk away. Say Nintendo, and they'll say no. Game Boy. Just keep going. What about Sega? You know, I'm looking for PlayStation. I'm doing this, and then they'll go, okay. And if you have a card, I say, well, you know, if you do find anything, You know, if you can think about that. And sometimes you walk away and they're like, oh wait, you mean those cartridges that have? And you're like, yeah, those really.
Yeah, some don't know what they are.
That's right. That's how I got some guy it's on one of my videos, old video. I went and this guy had a bunch of like PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, a bunch of really cheap stuff, but he was just thinking, well, it's somewhat newer, and they were all like 50 cents, and I got them. But then I asked if he had more, and he goes, oh yeah, we got Game Boy, and we have GameCube,
Nice.
and he was like, well, would you want that? And I went, that's what I want. So he went into his house and dug. I got a Paper Mario, which is like $120 game for $5. And so I ended up giving him more because he had a whole bunch of games he gave me for like $3 to $5 a piece. So it's not a lot, but I gave him like, I like to try to pay fair. So I'm not against not doing that. If you get it, they tell you what they want, take it. But I like it because it builds rapport, and then they trust me. And so, yeah, I would definitely say at garage sales, you can find stuff. You just got to dig for them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I get a lot of my stuff from this nerd, actually. This nerd sold me a huge collection, which I have a video with him on. So
it's like in that episode, the one we saw, that he says, oh, do you have any games? Yeah, I have them. He got a whole suitcase of it. And
yeah, that's right.
And then, of course, they do that weird face. You know, it's like, dang. You wanted $40 for all of it. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, now I want $40 for all of it. So.
Can you tell me what niche he likes?
Oh yeah.
See how he came alive as soon as he started talking about video games?
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm still trying to sell my Wii stuff still. Like,
Yeah.
I'm having trouble right now.
Well, it's
everything else with that.
It's fun because like the other thing about it, which is the dangerous side of it, especially if you either play games now or used to play games, the dangerous side of it is you then start making YouTube videos about you going and paying $300, $400, $500 for games for yourself. And so that is the dangerous side of it. But at the same time, though, I don't just, it's not just like, oh, I'm going to take $300 and, do that. I build from the collection or from other games I've resold. So it's not quite like that, but it is a very, very fun, for me, that's my favorite hunt, man. That's definitely my favorite hunt. I love it.
I just remember something. I got to talk to my cousin. He was supposed to give me a free PlayStation 5.
Dude.
Yeah, because he got extras and he's trying to sell them online, but he's having no success. And since he knows I'm doing this, he's going to give me one that's already sealed. I'm like, and I just remembered that. I got to call him.
Hey, Mark says, Chewy, get back to work before I tell the warden.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I'll get
That's how
you.
they are.
I'll get you back.
Can I?
Next time, if I find another Pendleton, I'm going to rub it in your face.
Oh, Pendleton! I love you. Is that what he just said? We found. I love Pendleton.
Yeah, he was with us when we found that Pendleton, and it already sold and everything, so that was nice.
We have a Pendleton.
Yeah, he was like with me. He was right next to me when we got it. So.
Awesome. Is that okay if I answer something that I saw Roman say?
Yeah. Did I miss something?
He said some people know the value of games, so they will price them up. So I actually have gotten some of my best deals from people that know their value. And what I'm saying with that is, yes, I did have to pay up, but there are people that know the value, but they don't want to go through the trouble. So if you keep consistently talk to them, tell them how much you like games. I've bought collections, like 50%. But I let them know. I'm like, look, it's gonna take work, and I understand if you want to do it, you'll make the most value. But I'll buy everything from you, and you're gonna you need $1,000. Here's $1,000, and you'd be surprised sometimes, unless they're just like resellers. You'd be surprised because that's the unfortunate side is a lot of people know the value of games because it's so popular right now, but a lot of people don't want to put in the work and effort. And so if you just stick with them, talk with them, you'd be surprised.
Exactly. Hold on, my battery's about to die. Mark says they are like, is Pendleton good? Because like I said, clothes is not our main thing.
Yeah.
And Chewy asked him if it was good.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because of him that Chewy knew. Yeah, but wanted to make sure I was the one that was like, is Pendleton good? Because I know nothing. But I will, I'm learning. I'm looking all that information in my brain. Good job, Mary. That's awesome.
Nice.
What was your best? Everybody, this is a question for everybody in the chat. What was your best sale this week? Go ahead, Keith. You go first.
Would it be the bug? I think I'll check, but I'm pretty sure it was okay, she said it definitely was. It was a 1988 G.I. Joe Cobra bug. It's not complete, but it has the damaged box, but I sold it for $170 plus $174 plus 30 something shipping. $30 shipping. It's probably going to cost more because I put that up a long time ago. And I think this will be about $30. It's probably going to be like $55 shipping, but
yeah,
maybe not. But I think that was my maybe the Wii U. Did we sell the Wii U this week? No, I sold the Wii U last week. Yeah, so probably the Cobra Bug. Yeah.
Yeah, mine would be the 2 garage sales that I made $1,000.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Because, like I said, barely no sales. So all these sales were small.
We need to do this.
Oh, the ones that we just sold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we got. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So I found a pair of shoes at the bins. They were weird and cool, and I like finding weird and cool stuff.
Yeah.
And so I had listed it for how much, babe? I had listed it for $50, and somebody sent me an offer on Poshmark for $42.
Nice.
And I accepted.
Is that wheat like the wheat color or whatever? Yeah.
It's a really weird color, but it was cool. I think Mark was with us when I got these.
Yeah,
Is it like a boot?
It's like a boot that has a lobster on the bottom of it.
Oh, wow.
It's a color. The soles are the color of the lobster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's sold. I listed it yesterday, and it's sold.
Hey, that's awesome. So be looking for a lobster boot or a boot with a lobster with some lobster.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, no, what's that? Yeah. Was that the biz or was that the flea market? Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
No, I don't. No, that was the bin.
Yeah,
that was the bin.
Yeah, the flea market.
That's cool. Yeah, if you find something that looks unique, a lot of times that's kind of how I am. I go, okay, that looks kind of funky. I want to check it out.
Yeah, I love buying weird stuff, funky stuff. Like, what the heck is this stuff? Of course, now I'm gonna have to try to compass a lot because I don't want to just buy for excitement.
That's right. Yeah,
because I want to be smart and make money. But this paid off, and I did not look at comps when I got them. So, all right, let's see what everybody says in the chat. Miss Jennifer, she sold some boots for $195. Heck to the yeah! I still gotta watch your latest video, Jen. So. I have found Pendleton twice, and both times it was priced way too high to buy it. Yeah, still on my bucket list. You'll find it, Lori. You'll find it. Toy Story 4 Duck. Yeah. Roman says golf clubs for $199. Nice. Roman, what brand were they? Weird sells. Yep, weird stuff sells. Yes, so true.
Does Roman ever sell? Do you ever sell baseball bats? I don't know if you watched Chase After the Right Price, but he said he's gotten into baseball bats and has been making a lot of money off of them.
Did he just say that here?
No, I saw golf clubs. I'm just wondering if he does other
okay.
sports stuff like baseball bats. I think Anthony, Anthony Makes a Change. I think he.
Yeah,
does
love him. Yep. Let's see. Dolphins fresco replica from I don't even know how to say that word. Knossos Palace in Greece.
Wow.
Wow, it's a museum sold for $100+. Nice. Mary, that's amazing. Mary always finds the weird, awesome stuff. She's so good at that too. Will says, I sold all small stuff this week. Low ASP, low profit. We all have those weeks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there were a Nike set of 7. Nice,
Wow.
Ron. Wow. And he says he does with Keith with the baseballs.
Okay. Yeah, OG Mark said, yeah, for sure, baseball bats as well. Okay. Sells everything. Yeah.
Yay, good job, guys. Everybody's having great sales. That's awesome. I'm living through all of you. Hey, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I'm definitely a weirdo, and that's why we're getting along, Mary.
There you go. Hey, weirdos selling stuff for $100. That's be a weirdo all day long.
Heck yeah, are you kidding me? Like, I love different things, and that's why I realized, like, you don't want to get stuff that the market is saturated with, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to get unique stuff, and that's what sets you apart from everybody else. Yes, it's good to get like those brands or amazing brands that are like, they're going to sell real fast, and the ROI is really fast. But still, like, finding those unique items, that's what people will come back for you to, to buy more stuff from you. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mark sells only Hall of Fame baseball players. Lori says best sale this weekend was the new attack Affliction News, $88. Wow.
I love finding Affliction stuff.
Nice. That's really cool, Lori.
Yeah, follow the demand. I agree.
Sell what people are already buying. Yeah. No, I'm not saying not to do that. I still do that, but also find those cool items that people are buying that are interested in, and they will come back to you because they know that they're going to find weird stuff in your store.
The problem, though,
it already happened to me, so that's why I'm saying.
The problem with, like, because I know, like, when we first started, we'd see, oh, this sells, this is popular, get this, and we'd find that stuff, and then the market changes.
Yeah, it's always changing. Exactly.
Yeah, so you do have to be careful with that.
Like Funko Pops, like Squishmallows, like babe, what was that brand that we were talking about? That those weird shoes that they're like the heels are like circle and circle. Like those were selling. I don't know the brand. I'm sorry, I suck at clothes. But
you said what?
It's like a. Ay, Dios mío. It wasn't Josh's video. He sold some tennis shoes that the heel was kind of circle.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Vapor Max?
Sure.
Or are you talking about the Z coils? Are you talking about the health shoes? Here, let me grab these. Are they like healthy, like orthopedic type shoes?
Maybe.
You're talking about this kind of thing?
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Z coils. Yeah, we find these. I do pick these up.
Yeah. So that's in my bucket list. And even though I don't know what they're called, but if I see them, I know that I have to grab those. But
Z-coil. That's what they're called, Z coils. So,
Z coils.
Yeah, they're see they're Z coil.
Oh, okay.
They need to be clean. They got some definitely scuffs on them, but
yeah. So
great.
I was doing the research, and when I first heard about them, they were selling like $80 or more, and now they're not selling for that much.
This
And they're selling like for like $30 or $40, maybe depending on the style as well, because you could get a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything. The market is always changing.
Yeah, these right now are going, I forget what style it is, but they're going for like 40 to 55. This might only get like 30 because it does have some wear on it. But
Hey,
yeah,
she's back.
yeah, we've probably had like 4 pairs of Z coils over our. The first one we found was like a Z coil like work boot, and how much did we sell those for? Like $100. Yeah, those were expensive. I think it's like 90 or $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time we
Yeah, those are really cool shoes.
So you could keep both Z coils out of the back pocket.
Yeah, and Mark is like, yeah, all of the above, Coco.
Yeah, Vapor Maxes definitely sell too. Those are
We
great.
all go good together. I'm telling you, like, I wish I had a photographic memory that if I see one thing once, I am good. And I cannot. I really have, my memory is the best. I try, but
Ooh,
I'm just gonna, I always blame it on mom brain. That's all.
That's a real thing.
yeah, you said mom brains. Yeah, I might have mom brains. Can dads have mom brains?
No.
Because I forget stuff. Like I can't remember.
You got
what.
dad brain.
Dad brain, that's it. What do you need, buddy? Come here. Do you want to say hey? Nice.
Yes, come here. Say hi.
Coco's saying, "Come say hi." Come say hi, buddy. He's shy. So.
Is that Elijah or is that?
That's Nehemiah. That's our third youngest. I'm just trying to remember. He's one of the young ones. So.
Yep. Hello, ADHD. Nice to meet you.
Do you know anything about Burberry? I know some people call it Burberry. Some people call it Burberry. We found a Burberry shirt for 75 cents. And I didn't know it was a pearl snap. I didn't know if anybody would know if it was.
Yes, I do know. That's one of them I need to find out. I need to find those.
Okay, I found one once. It was a T-shirt, but I haven't. Are you familiar? Do you know how to tell if it's real or not? I know how to tell if the logo is real, but I've never had one without the logo.
The one without a logo?
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, yeah, because all of
Chrissy.
them have logos on them.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they all. Did I put it?
Thanks, Lori. Mom brain is a real thing.
I might not have it. Where did I
And mom brain never goes away. Thank you. The girls always have my back.
Sorry, that's one of the other.
Exactly.
That's one of the other.
75 cents, but
It's not pearl snap.
it's not pearl snap, but and it might be like a different type of one, but this is the thing. Okay, so I don't know if you can. Where is it?
Let me make you big. Hold on. There
Okay,
you go.
let me focus it a little bit better.
Autofocus. Okay, I see it. Very London. Okay.
London.
And then this is the thing that kind of threw us off. Is this? So it's got this little bag with a button.
Uh-huh.
Now the people we bought, this is the same people that we got the Game Boy from, but this doesn't. I don't know. Something just seems not right about this.
Did you pay up for that?
75 cents. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did say that. I'm sorry. Again,
no.
mom brain.
So, and the tag, usually like nice stuff. I know that's one thing. Like, you see that stitching's kind of off. Kind of. It's not too bad, but it's kind of off. I don't know.
Rachel's back in time. She's going to tell
Oh
us.
yeah, Rachel's on. Rachel, take a look at this. Show again.
Oh, yeah. So,
Is this real, Rachel, or is this fake?
I'm trying to get up here.
Yeah, we come right here.
Looks
I
real.
know how to tell. This one doesn't have the logo, but then this is the thing that I've never seen this before. Of course, we've only had like 2 of them,
Yeah,
and every
I've
time
never
I've got
seen-
it, I got it from somebody else. See, it's got the little collar things, and
Mhm.
then this what's it called? Wash tag, and then this thing though, just I don't know. It looks a little. I don't know. It doesn't really look really legit.
This is like all
Mark says it looks pretty legit.
Hmm.
Who says that?
Marky Mark.
Well,
Is it a polo or it's a?
It's a like long sleeve button up. Now the people we bought it from, I don't see them like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's just like a long sleeve black shirt.
Yeah, it would have threw me off with that tag because it has that dual stitching on it. But usually it's like only one.
Yeah. Well, the this main tag is just one. But the wash tag you talking about?
Yeah, the one on the wash tag, it's like dual stitching. That's like it really
Yeah.
didn't want to get ripped off.
I
Hold the
know.
main tag again, Keith.
Huh?
Hold the main tag again.
The main tag?
Yeah, it's for Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like I know how to tell like the horse, the polo rider or whatever, the guy, or the soldier, whatever it is.
Yeah. He's a-
Polo rider or soldier, one of those. Because they're the same, aren't they?
yeah, they say it's real.
This nerd says it's definitely real Burberry.
Okay.
So
This nerd, you know about Burberry? I heard Harrison Neville call it Burberry, so I thought it was Burberry, but I really he's a sneaker guy. I don't know if it
yeah,
is
Mark
that.
says that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Have you looked in comps on that for the Burberry London?
I haven't yet.
Yes, well, we got the okay from everyone. So yeah, it's definitely real.
Yeah, everybody says yeah.
Yeah, someone put that. Yeah, it says blueberries on it, but
Definitely real blueberry. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna try to
I'm
do.
looking. I'm actually gonna look at them. See some comps. Hold on. Yeah, I did.
Don't get talking and stuff.
So there's 5,400 results, but that's not a specific thing. It just says Burberry London, and let's see how many sold. 2,700 sold plus. So that's pretty good. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take that. How much? I'm trying to see. Did you see what some of the?
I guess we'd have to know the specific style to figure that out.
It looks like on average, most of these styles are going for around 30. See, that's our T-shirt that we sold. I think we sold it for like what, 20 or 25.
I mean, for 75 cents.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that.
So I don't know. I don't think.
Usually there's a style code on that wash tag. It'll say RN something, but
Yeah, see, like I know like certain brands the wash tag just looked like it was sewed a little off. Like usually they're really tight, but I know like that some stuff I actually got checked from Off-White, like my Off-White shirt, the tag was slightly off. So sometimes it just doesn't pass protocol or whatever quality control. So yeah.
Yeah, Mark says to look up Burberry long sleeve button men's shirt on the search on eBay and then do soul comps.
Yeah, that's what I did, and most of them are around that price. I figured it was probably for pre-owned wasn't a huge amount for the basic it is.
Yeah. Mary says for clothing, I try to find 50% sell-through rate unless it's vintage. Exactly. Yeah, that's probably the best for sure.
Yeah.
London Burger. That's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Amber, when are you gonna go back to the bins?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Probably aren't you going out that way this week?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you guys froze.
Did we-
Uh-oh, did we freeze? Oh no.
Yeah. It's okay.
Can you at least hear me?
I can hear you.
It freezes
At least it happened right at the end.
It freezes on our screen. Uh-oh, it's the camera.
It's okay. Just take your time.
Well, that camera's dead. I can connect my webcam, which, you know, you're gonna see the kids playing games. I hope you're okay with that. All right, let's see if we can get it.
Rachel, that's so cool that you
Now
made some
looking at
That's really cool.
Okay.
Woo, Savvy says she's gonna go to the bins tomorrow. Woohoo! Nice.
Okay, is it showing up now? So, by the way,
You're good. I see you.
has he seen this shirt yet?
Babe,
Did you play Resident Evil?
look at his shirt. What does it say on the
Resident Evil?
What's it say?
It says, "Have you played Resident Evil?"
What
Because
are you
it
selling?
says, "What are you selling, stranger?" And it's my face.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
He was working on Resident Evil 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never played. I
Okay.
watch it, but I do not dare to play them in the dark.
Oh yeah. No, I don't blame you. We had that on the GameCube back in the day.
She loves the zombie games and
Oh,
everything.
well, that's kind of what this was. It was like more of a.
I haven't played in a long time though. I'm really rusty. Like I would die like in the first 2 seconds. But
Yeah. Oh, you played?
Ooh, got thunder. Did you guys hear that? We just got thunder.
Oh,
Ooh,
really?
that was really loud.
That's kind of like whenever we went out to we were filming a video where I'm doing like 1,000-person subscriber video. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking down here at this camera. We're doing like a funny thing where I'm walking through the cemetery and then boom, and Amber takes off running. She's like, "Ah!"
It was barely even cloudy outside,
And-
and then
oh.
just out of
Would have
nowhere.
been me too. Bye.
You crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. She was like, "Man, you crazy." And I was like, "No, film me running like I'm scared of it." She's like, "No, get in the vehicle."
Lenoy, I would go with you, but I'm still doing the no-throw sourcing this month. But I'm gonna go with you next month, promise. Oh yeah,
Like, talking about 2 weeks.
Margaret. Yeah, 2 weeks. Woo! I actually left because tomorrow's the 31st, and then I go on the 9th, so 9 days.
So you're
So
doing
I did.
it.
So
Oh, wait, so you're not just starting back of the month. You're waiting until after FlipCon.
yeah.
During FlipCon.
FlipCon is when that's my lift off to go sourcing.
Right on.
Not that I'm counting or anything.
She hasn't packed yet. Oh my lord.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Good, man.
Kinsey, hey!
Hey.
I got the luggage too in the storage.
Oh, I
can
subscribed to
take my
Savvy Thrifty, by the way. So
Huh?
I subscribed. I was letting her know Savvy Thrifty. I saw
Oh yeah,
it.
Savvy. We were talking about you. Her name is Lenoy, but we can call her Savvy.
Okay.
Savvy, I was talking about you earlier that you came to my garage sale and that I was your first subscriber. So everybody here, not everybody, but most everybody said that they subscribed to you. So check it out. See, I think the second video that she's gonna put out, I think we're gonna do a little cameo.
Nice.
It's gonna look like a hot mess, but it's okay. It was a long day at the garage sale. Oh, hey Kinsey, thanks for being here. All right, you guys. So it's almost done. It's almost 11. So anything you got going on? Okay, tell me about tomorrow again. You got a video and live.
Yeah, so we're doing a video tomorrow on. So it's not a reselling video. You're up here. It's not a I'm trying to look at the old camera. It's
Okay.
not a reselling video, but it's. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it's more about my Sega Saturn hunt where I'm trying to build the Sega Saturn collection.
Yeah.
And I noticed on my other videos, I didn't really give a concise view or my budget and how I'm making the money. I just kind of was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I made this and made this. And I was watching some other guys like Retro Rick and stuff, how he explained and where every dollar went and how he took things, sold it, made this much money, bought this game. And so I'm wanting to do that because I know people want to see, like, well, are you actually getting this, or are you just pretending and making videos? So I'm wanting to show what sold, how much it sold for, who I sold it to. I want to show, like, so I have it. Basically, that's what it is. It's just a recap of the budget and what the plan is from here on out. So it's kind of just going in, but it's it's got funny, that's what I do.
That
It's
sounds
got
like
funny
a
stuff in
plan.
it. It's got comedy, all that. So
That's good.
but that's it. And then we're going to do the live. I'll go ahead and say this. I was telling you this earlier, I kind of gotten ahead of myself on the giveaways, not just monetarily, but there's so much I'm trying to keep up with.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling back to how I was doing it. And the giveaways, I'm not going to be doing as many giveaways as I was. So I'm either going to do one a week, or I'm going to do something special once a month.
Yeah.
But it's not
You
just
gotta simmer down with that.
I just got so much going on. I can't even focus on like my main thing. And then I'm like, oh wait, people are waiting for me to send out the word of the week, and I don't even have a word of the week. I'm going to make something up, and so I am. So don't hate me, but I am going to pull back because I haven't even done a word of the week or a random fact or anything. So I'm just going to do the game right now, and so that way it's just one gumball, because there's 10 $100 gumballs in there.
Yeah.
And no offense, I would love to give you guys money, but the faster that goes out is the faster I got to give away $100. And no offense, but I'm going to pull back on it. But I did promise that's going to be going on, so I'm not taking the gumball game away. It's just I'm not doing as many giveaways.
I may sneak in here at night.
Yeah, she may sneak. So
Moderation.
but yeah, so that's going to change a little. And we are talking about. I'm not doing it right now. Nothing's changing, but I may try to do something more of like a once a month type thing. Because what I'm finding is I'm loving the connection. See, I'm trying to debate what should I do, but like having, how it is, having 3 hours away from the reselling and focusing on making videos.
Yeah,
it can be kind of difficult. So I may do like a once a month live thing. Right now it's going to keep going weekly, but that may change up soon. At least
you do whatever's best for you, for sure. Whatever works for you best.
We're just we're
that's
debating.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, you guys don't go away, but I'm going to end this. So thank you so much for everybody who was here with us all the 2 hours. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Chatting up and making conversation. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here every Sunday night. I appreciate that like you wouldn't believe. And of course, thank you to Keith and Amber. I love you guys so much. You guys are an amazing couple. You guys are the best. You guys have a special place in my heart. I don't know why, but I love you guys and your children.
Hope to meet you guys.
I cannot wait to meet you one day and go sourcing with you and just talk and just whatever. So thank you so much to you guys, and thank you everybody for the amazing chat and everything. And we'll touch my love so high.
And there ain't no high like the most high.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. See you on Instagram, YouTube.
Have fun, everybody.
Bye.